The Olympic Training Center is now known as the Elite Athlete Training Center right here in Chula Vista, California, just a short 25 minutes from downtown San Diego. It houses some of the most incredible athletes in the world. And in today's video, we're going to take a tour through the entire facility. It's going to be guided by the owner himself. And then at the end, we'll get a chance to meet some of these incredible athletes that train there, including Ryan Krauser, who's a 3-time Olympic gold medalist. So you're definitely not going to want to miss this. We've had the opportunity to house some Olympic athletes at our Airbnbs in Chula Vista, including the U.S. men's Olympic rowing team and the Canadian BMX team. So we've had a really close encounter with a lot of incredible athletes over the years. I think you're going to really enjoy this episode. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that thumbs up, give this video a like, and also to make sure to subscribe. With that being said, let's dive into the Chula Vista Elite Athletes Training Center.
Welcome to your official tour of the Chula Vista Elite Athlete Training Center, one of the crown jewels of this beautiful city. We have President Brian Maloney in here. Nice to see you.
Good to see you, Eric.
This place is huge, and I know we've just scratched the surface.
Oh yeah, we have 155 acres to see. You ready to go on a tour?
Well, let's do it. Let's get going. Give us kind of the rundown of this place and the history of it.
Yeah, this place opened in 1995. It was the first ever master planned U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Training Center. We've got about 26 different sports, but we focus primarily on outdoor sports.
Okay.
Archery, soccer, rugby, field hockey, rowing out on the lake. You name it, if it's outdoors, it happens here.
No better place than Chula Vista for that.
No better place.
Okay, we're going to be a little quiet here because we're at the archery area. These are some of the world's best archers. These are athletes from the United States here. Brian, tell us about these incredible athletes behind us here.
Sure. What you're seeing behind you are the Olympians for 2024 and 2028. It may look easy what they're doing, but they're shooting those arrows a football field onto a circle probably the size of a quarter.
Yeah. That's incredible. Hey, if people want to come down here and see the Elite Athlete Training Center or take part in some of it, what opportunities are there for the public?
Well, that's a great question, and we're in a great place. So this center is open 7 days a week for tours. Our visitor center is open 5 days a week. And then if people want to participate in activities like archery, we have an entire department set up to help companies, individuals, groups, you name it, come out here and put together experiences just like this. The moniker for Chula Vista is the City of Champions, and we're producing them here, and we invite everybody in the public to come and participate in that.
All right, here we are now hanging out with the rugby athletes, which, Brian, an impressive sport in of itself. And speaking of rugby, this is going to be a very busy, next couple of years, decade for the Elite Training Center?
Yeah, let's say decade. You know, we have the Paris Olympics coming up in less than 6 months. You've got the FIFA World Cup in 2026 on American soil, LA 2028, and then don't forget the Rugby World Cups in 2031 and 33. So any 2 or 3 or 5 year plan we have keeps expanding into the 2040s.
You guys are going to be very busy here the next several years.
Yes, we are.
Awesome.
I've been here for 3 or 4 years now, going on 5. The first couple of years since I was new, and I meet everybody at the same time. So after the first couple of years, it's like a family. So now it's like meeting everybody, come back, training again. It's like a family, but at the same time we're in competition in the same events. It's a lot of fun here. Having that many competitors here, like Olympians and gold medalists like that, and we're champions here, rubs off on you a little bit. It's like, okay, I have to beat this person, be better than that person, or eat the same thing that she eats or certain things that he eats. So it's like competitive for sure, but I'm mostly at the track because it's where I be most of the time anyway. So I'm mostly here from 8 to like 5 or 4 o'clock, and that's really about it.
The facilities here are we have an indoor archery range, an outdoor archery range. We have a weight room, we have sports medicine, a cafeteria, and a nice area to shoot bows and arrows.
Training, we usually just get here around 8:30 in the morning. We'll train until noon, come back down around 1:30 and shoot till 5. 3 days a week we'll do weight training. As a team we've also been running. So we'll go a couple miles 3 times a week as well.
We try to shoot between 350 to 450 arrows. Some people shoot more, some people shoot less, but 400 is a good round number.
In archery, we pull ribs out oftentimes. And so having the chiropractors here to be able to pop those back in is very nice because it's not very fun having ribs out of place when you're shooting.
Practicing outside, you have a lot more wind, so you have to learn to aim off. You have to deal with different lighting conditions. Indoors is pretty much set year-round. For 2020 in Tokyo, it's just going to make a world's difference.
I've been here for probably 4 to 5 years now. So we've got 3 BMX tracks with a pump track and some trails, so it allows us to have so many different options and variety. As a BMX rider, we do a few different things. A lot of it's just balance and stability. We get in a lot of different positions, and our balance points are always different, so we sort of focus on that and to be one with your body and prevent any injuries.
I love living on site. I'm the type of person, I don't know, I love being around people. And so I feel like everybody here has that common goal of like, I really want to get a gold medal and have that USA across my chest. In the dorm, like we create a community because we see each other every day. And I see you working really hard and I see you working towards your goal. And when you achieve it, I feel like I've achieved it. Last year, some people got injured, and I think there is something very devastating about an injury that makes you not really trust your body anymore in the way that you once did. And so to have your teammates there to help you have a healthy, balanced perspective is something that like I didn't really expect to be a perk of training here, but I think I'm so grateful for that. I have a history of dealing with bipolar depression, and I think it's really important because a lot of athletes don't really talk about, you know, what mental disorder can possibly do to you as far as just whatever you want to do in life. But I think that is focused on too much, but I don't think people talk about it enough as an example of like, yeah, this is something I deal with every day, but I also still am very successful. But I think that's also the awesome part about having a sports psych on site. Like I have everything that I need here, not just physically, but also mentally.
A thing that I was struggling with prior to coming here was I was training on my own. When I came here the first week, we were going over hurdles, and I increased my start by like half a second because I'm racing and I'm working next to girls that are better than me, and that pushes me and makes me better. It's Monday through Saturday, and every day is about 2 to 3 technical events. We're in the weight room 3 to 4 days a week. So we're out here at least about 4 hours a day outside on the track. That's what it takes to be the best, and it's been incredible. It just took a little bit to get adjusted to.
Throughout the week, we probably have about 6 field sessions and 2 to 3 gym sessions. In between, we have day off and lots of recovery time. As I train towards Tokyo 2020, as well as our upcoming season, being able to train here with my teammates every day just makes the season easier. We have one place to be, we have one job to get done, and this place allows us to focus on just that in the sun without having to deal with cold or snow or rain. So I think that's a huge benefit to us as well.
I've been training at Chula Vista. This is my 2nd full year. We've got a good group that really competes against each other every day. It's definitely conducive to big performances. So my typical training day would look like some type of workout in the morning, getting the body moving, either sprints or jumps or something along those lines, and then a throwing session, and come back in the afternoon and do a 1 to 2 hour lifting session, and then an auxiliary session in the evening with med ball or plyometrics, something along those lines. When you have this many top-level athletes in one place and training together, I mean, you see world champions, Olympic champions, as well as just multiple Olympians walking around. So you get used to seeing that, and you get used to not only competing, but interacting with athletes that are at that top level, and it just becomes the norm.
So what'd you think? Amazing athletes doing incredible things at the Olympic Training Center right here in Eastlake. If you've got any questions at all, make sure to leave them down in the comments and I'll get to them as quickly as possible. If you'd like to own real estate in Chula Vista, I'd love to help with that. Use a link in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.